Well, we've got more news on the Matt Lauer situation from dailymail.com.
About time. So, the whole thing with Matt Lauer, that was a big blow to everyone on the MSNBC side. But just like I always said, the liberals and the Democrats and the conservatives are like the blood, the Crips and the Republicans and the conservatives are like the Bloods. And these gangs, the Blood gang does not attack their own, and you can see it for some weird coincidence. They're sharing the same color red. The Republicans do the same exact thing. They do not attack their own. That 11th commandment: "Thou shalt not say nothing bad about a fellow Republican." And it doesn't matter if they're accused rapist or pedophile or whatever. They seem to be circling wagons around this guy, but you don't see that on the liberal side. You see on the conservative side, they're saying they're not talking about it. They're doing nothing but talking about it. I'm watching, and to the point where some liberals are getting upset about it. They're talking about it too much. They're not talking about it on the other side, on their guys. Well, you know what? It's called integrity. Matt Lauer, yeah, he was an icon in MSNBC, but the dude had a damn trap door in his office. Like, yeah, we're talking about this shit. Like, nobody wants to be associated with that guy because everybody on MSNBC is being asked the same question. When the hell was the first time you heard about this? Did you know? Hey, Morning Joe, when did you know about the trapdoor button? Did you know? Did he show it to you? Did you push it? Were you fucking with it? You know, they're going to ask that question. And you're going to have to be like, no, I found out the first time you found out. So, I don't know, they don't know what I'm talking about. What you think? Did you find it?
Well, it's a pretty long article.
Well, yeah, we're not going to go through the whole thing, but you read it already. What was the gist of it?
I mean, he's definitely come forward and said that while he's saying that not all of it's true, and he's being being mischaracterized on some of it.
Like wait, is the trap door real?
He's not said what's true or not true. All he says is some of what is being said about me is untrue or mischaracterized, but there is enough truth in the stories for me to feel embarrassed and ashamed. But he's not being specific about what is true and not true.
He's gonna own up to the whole. You said that one of the women said that they had sex. He had sex with her so hard that she went unconscious.
Yes.
You think that was when she said that? Do you think that was like? I hear about like when people are sexually assaulted or if a woman is in a situation where it's no matter what she does, it's about to happen. She's about to be raped, and that they meant that some women go into a mental state where they have to just like shut down. So they just leave their body. You think that's probably what she meant?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd rather like to believe that it was that she either blacked out from the trauma.
Did she say that he hit her or something?
No. She just said that he had sex with her until she fell unconscious. So.
What the hell were you doing, Matt? What the?
So it's like, but you know, did he give her something?
That's the part that throws me off. I'm like,
or was this all just out of her reaction to what was going on, that she just passed out from the?
Is her name revealed? Did she reveal? She hasn't revealed her name. And you said that MSNBC found enough evidence.
I don't think it was from her specific case, but from another person that came forward. They did have. That person had saved messages and actual photographs that were sent to her by him that they were able to say, okay, yeah.
Better not say anything about that trip. That's the part that trips me out. Now, everybody, Harvey Weinstein is feeling great right now. Tiger Woods is golfing again. Bill O'Reilly, all these people are going to feel like, not vindicated, but they're going to feel like the story is now off. As weird, well, maybe not Weinstein. That dude came in a plant. So, out of a bathrobe, we're wearing a bathrobe, and he just ejaculated into a plant in front of a woman. That's weird enough. I think that's weirder than the trapdoor thing. But the trapdoor thing, the push button, and then the door locks thing is right up there. You're a James Bond villain at that point. It's just weird.
Well, apparently most of the high-profile employees have the door lock button, but it's a security It's meant to be a security measure
somebody was to try
that they
to
can
come
lock
in.
their door. He decided to use it for other purposes.
Oh, so that's gonna be the thing that's gonna make that a less weird story. But so he used his power, but so it's like they're gonna be like, you used your power for evil instead of good, kind of a thing. Okay, so everybody has this trap because they're making it seem like he's the only one in the world. Like he, like was it you who made that comment? Like who was the engineers that came in and installed this for him?
Well, you think that would have leaked out over time to say, well, he has a button in his room, but apparently since
they all have
that
makes
button,
sense. I was wondering,
it's not unusual.
Like, either the button wasn't real or like you just solved it. Everybody has one. He just used it for the wrong thing. I guess when I don't know, you wouldn't. Oh, that's weird. I would use it to like if I was in I'm in my office doing something wrong. I'm probably taking a nap or playing video games when I'm not supposed to be doing it. Matt Lauer just turned into a damn animal. That's just ridiculous. So I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, what do you think is going to happen now? I mean, now the stories that political people are trying to get women to falsely come up with stories. Like there's a woman who was told to come up with a fake story on Roy Moore. And the investigators, journalists found out that she was a conservative from the right-wing conservative group. What her plan was to come up with this crazy story and get them on tape saying this is going to hurt Roy Moore. And they felt like she might have been a plant. So when the woman that went to go interview her, went to visit her, she noticed that she put her purse in a specific position so the reporter took her purse and put it in front of that purse and waited to see what the woman was going to do. And she then got up and got her purse again and moved it somewhere else, which tipped her off. Okay, yeah, you're recording this. This is okay. And then that's when the reporter just laid it out on her. It turns out that we've investigated you. We see that you actually work for these right wing this and right wing that, and you still believe that the liberals need to be shut down and this and that. The other is like, no, I don't believe that anymore. Is this gonna hurt Roy Moore? Like she's still trying it, but she was busted. So, I don't know. I feel like more that's going to come out. And I don't think there's more false accusations that's going to come out. I just feel like more people trying to make false accusations, like political people, are going to try to pay people to do stuff. But, I don't know. I still feel like there's another shoe that's about to drop. I feel like there's going to be a woman, like Oprah Winfrey style power, that's going to be accused of sexual harassment. From a guy or a girl.
Probably.
I feel like it's about to happen. I feel like that's the thing that's going to blow this whole thing wide open.
I mean, you had one male come forward, but it wasn't from another female. It was from another male.
Well, that does happen. But I'm waiting for a male.
But he was high profile and
he said, he was high profile and said that the girl.
No, he said another. It was
another man.
Terry Crews, who's a big man who's comes across as a very you don't mess with type of person, and he came forward and said that he's been sexually harassed
by other men.
Yeah, that at some kind of a party for
where the celebrities think that they're going to try to get him to.
They grabbed him.
Would you mind sleeping with my wife kind of a thing? Probably.
Like they said, they just blatantly just came forward and just grabbed his crotch and
that's not how you say hello.
And he was like, okay.
And you would Terry Crews, out of all the people you want to sexually harass, why would you pick a dude that can physically destroy you in front of everybody? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it at all.
Well, he said that's why he felt like he needed to say something because he didn't
want people to think that it was just women that are getting it. Yeah. But I knew that stories and stuff like that was already. I'm talking about a man accusing
I'm sure it will.
Profile woman. But 9 times out of 10, it's always laughed off. Guys like that attention sometimes.
Well, I mean, it's hard even for significant others, husbands, boyfriends that are abused by their spouses to come forward because they're like, well, I'm the man. It doesn't. People aren't going to believe me, or they're going to think something weird about it. But
That's true.
There are women that beat up,
beat the shit out of their husbands, and I think that, and that's probably why it's they know not to say nothing, because they feel like it's going to be laughed at, because they're like, physically you should be able to defend yourself. And in some way, and in some situations, it is like that. They're like, the guy probably thinks that, well, if she ever really tried something, I mean, she can't physically do anything to me, so her words don't. I mean,
but an actress just got arrested recently for domestic violence.
An actress?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not saying that they're not going to get arrested if it's blatant like that. I'm talking about like when it's like in the workplace and it's like just words like, hey baby, you look that. Like there are some women that are out there that'll get just as vulgar and stuff, just like some of these guys. But some of these guys, either they welcome the attention a little bit, they play along a little bit more because maybe they like it. Or even if they don't like it, they'll go home and complain to their wife and go, yeah, she's like that too. But to involve themselves into a whole, let's make this a whole thing, I don't think a guy is willing to go that far, because unless something happened to like it really affected their work, like I knew I was next in line for that promotion or something like that, and she's been grabbing me on the butt for so many years, and then she gives the promotion to Rick. Oh no. I think it's I think that's when it would probably like go down. Like I think that's when some high profile woman. So I don't know. Or maybe it's a whole different scenario. Maybe there's a woman who like has a trap door of her own, and just because there's a lot of sickies out there. So I wouldn't be surprised at anything anymore. I'm sure it's happened, but are men willing to talk about it? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you have that old movie with Michael Douglas.
Disclosure?
Full disclosure?
Yeah. I'm going to sue her for sexual harassment.
And they didn't believe him?
Yeah. And he had to go into the virtual reality or something like that to prove like the beginnings of what virtual reality was supposed to look like. It was this big profile. And he's talking to the computer, and it's like, and you're like, that computers weren't that smart back in the 90s. I don't care how rich that dude was. That computer was not that smart in the 90s. They were still running off of dial-up. They were in Windows 95. And he was all like, Gideon, can you please lock her out of the system? Because I don't want her to touch my butt again. And it was like access denied. It was like Lawnmower Man type. I don't know. There's a movie right there we could probably do a retrospective review on. There's another show that me and Sean are about to do. It's called Retrospective Reviews, where we pick old movies and we talk about them. And then we pick one character who's a standout character in the movie, the most famous non-famous person or whatever, who like stole the whole movie, but probably the career didn't really go anywhere, kind of a thing. So we're gonna do that coming up soon. So that was a weird little segue from sexual harassment to that, but that's all I got, guys. But thanks, Joe, for letting me use you for your reading skills.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I can't read it. So you're gonna decide whether or not she's gonna do this again, because she's all like, quit trying to make Collider happen on T3M, because it's not gonna happen. I'm like, we're gonna steal all their ideas. But I like it. You know, I like having a host. It's just it's easier. I don't want to read. I don't want to read. So I mean, maybe she'll come back some more later on when I'm all like, please, and I give her that look, and she's all like, okay, I'm making macaroni and cheese. All right, so hit the like button, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Put all your comments in the box below, and if you haven't become a subscriber, well, you're like one that just isn't smart. So if you're smart, hit the button, because now we're over 15. When we hit 2,000, I think me and Sean are gonna play strip poker. We're gonna figure something out what to do on the 2,000 subscribers, but we're trying to aim for 2 and then 5,000. We're gonna start giving away prizes again, maybe if I can afford it. I mean, I'm gonna go to the dollar store and make sure that you guys get something great. But until next time, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching this latest video from T3 Medias. If you want more content on this channel, just click right here. If you want some of the elite members only stuff, go to patreon.com/T3Medias. Trust me, it's worth the price of admission.
As always, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends. Love. Till next time, guys.